Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka Salot. I'm the co-founder of the Sleep Company. You're watching me on Ad Gully at the 100th store launch of the Sleep Company in Bandra, Mumbai.
Hello everyone, I'm Anushka Jha and today with us we have Priyanka, the co-founder of the Sleep Company. We are here at the 100th store launch at Bandra. Priyanka, thank you so much for having us. So firstly, congratulations on the 100th store launch. So if you could give us an overview about this store and what are your future plans to promote this event.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today. It's absolutely, I think, a wonderful day for us. It's a big milestone. Just to give you a little bit background about the Sleep Company, we started as a digital first brand in October 2019, which is just 4.5 years back. And when we started with a product which is our patented smart grid technology, which is truly disrupting the way people sleep and sit in India. I think within 2.5 years of our journey, basis feedback from our consumers, we decided to open our first experience center, which was on 10th June 2022 in Bangalore. So I think in 2 years, 1 to 100, we've been opening a store every 5 days, which I think has been a phenomenal journey for the brand. And I think for us, the vision from day zero has been how do we make India sleep and sit better. And our experience centers focus a lot on educating our consumers about sleep, educating consumers on how smart grid technology is far superior to anything else in the country. And making sure consumers can buy the products that really help them sleep or sit better. I think going forward, it would continue to be doubling down on what has worked for us, which is great products, innovative products, and we continue to launch a lot of innovative products that can make people sleep better. For example, the one that we're sitting right now is a smart recliner bed, it's a remote controlled bed. So you can sleep in zero gravity, which gives you far deeper sleep. You can recline at 90 degrees for watching TV, which I think is phenomenal. So innovation is one thing. Two, you will see 100 to 200 happening even faster than 2 years. Right, so we will continue to make sure more and more consumers have access to our experience centers. So I think that's what the plan would be going forward: build a great, strong, sustainable business and be the market leader.
So since you mentioned about some of the technology, new technology, you mentioned about some of them. So would you like to, when we say the Sleep Company, automatically as a consumer, cushions, mattresses comes in our mind. So how do you guys incorporate technology? And if you could give us a sneak peek into the R&D of the products.
Yeah, I think before we launched in October 2019, we actually worked on R&D for 2 years.
Okay.
And if you see historically, the mattress industry is, we started with cotton. Cotton moved to coir. Coir is a scrap of coconut trees, and then it went to foam. Okay. Foam is memory foam, polyurethane foam. We invented a completely new material, which is called smart grid, and it's made up of a hyper elastic polymer.
Okay.
And we have a very strong team in-house to continue to work on innovation. For example, we've got the Asia's first smart grid mattress, world's first smart grid chair, world's first smart grid recliner sofa.
Yeah.
And so I think for us, innovation is very important, but products that we feel can really help quality of sleep or sitting comfort for our consumers.
Okay, so since we are at the 100th store, what are your the company's expansion plans since India is like a sensitive, price sensitive market? So what are your plans to expand more in the country, and also if you could talk about what are your plans to engage with the tier 1 and tier 2 cities?
Yeah, so today I think we're present in 30 cities.
Okay.
And more than 35% of our business actually comes beyond top 20 cities.
Okay.
Which is your tier 1 and tier 2 onwards. And I think our intent would be, as we get from 100 to 200, that we will continue to take 30 cities to 50 cities and focus more and more on tier 1, tier 2, and at the same time increase our depth in metro cities.
Okay.
So that you have a Sleep Company experience centers within 10 minutes of driving distance.
Okay.
Right? I think so. Focus both on tier 1, tier 2 and metro density building.
Okay, so when I entered the store, I could see first of all Anil Kapoor. We have seen you guys partnering with him.
Yes.
For your brand ads. We have also seen Jim Sarav here.
Yes.
So I would like to ask you, what are Sleepwell's criteria before associating with any celebrity?
Yeah, I think for us, 2 or 3 things are very, very important. One is that these brand ambassadors have to be actual our customers as well, right? They have to be using the Sleep Company products. Anil Kapoor has been using our products since last 4 years.
Okay.
Since the time he's been with the brand, right? And he's not just a brand ambassador; he's a partner for us. And so I think that's very, very important. Two, I think we have to find very, very strong synergies between the brand, what the brand stands for and what the celebrity stands for. So we are a brand that stands for innovation. We are a brand that honestly delivers our product to our consumers, educates our consumers. So I think that's very, very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the budget which we are expecting, the budget session of the parliament, which is estimated to begin from July 2022. So with a focus on the economic growth, on this account, what are the company's expectations for the upcoming budget?
Yeah, I think India is a booming economy, right? If you see globally, I think today India is doing far, far better than any, most of the developed nations in terms of the GDP growth. I think the budget would focus a lot on, economic growth, and I think which is great for us and a lot of other startups and the industry itself, right? Today, I think the consumer is evolving. The consumer has started to invest in products that they feel are good for them, right? And when the country is doing well, when the economy is growing, you have more spending power and more discretionary spends that happens. So I think the intent would be that we are very confident that the mattress industry would continue to grow, and as the industry grows, and being today the fastest growing brand in this industry, we do expect that TSC would continue to reach more and more customers.
Okay, so talking a bit about the marketing budget, so can you provide us an overview of the marketing budget for this year?
Yeah, so I think we approximately spend 90 to 100 CR on marketing.
Okay.
And I think for us the objective always is about how do we educate our consumers on importance of sleep and educate our consumers on how smart grid technology is far superior. And I think that's what we've been doing, and that's what we would continue to do.
Okay, so talking about the festive season market, so how much of the budget has been allocated to the upcoming festive season?
Yeah, I think yes, Diwali and pre-Diwali is a big season for this category. Because a lot of consumers, they renovate their houses, they move into new houses, and so we do see a lot of consumers coming on the digital ecosystem as well as coming in our experience centers more disproportionately during this period. So this quarter, which is the Q2 of the year, would always see a little bit disproportionate spend. So we typically would spend around 30-35% of our yearly budget during this quarter.
Okay, so since in the beginning of the interaction you mentioned that the company is very much active on the digital side,
yeah.
And we all know that we are currently in a digital era.
Yeah.
So what are your company's plan towards the digital marketing and social media presence?
Yeah. So I think we don't think of ourselves either a digital or an offline brand. We think of ourselves to be a true omni brand.
Okay.
And when I say true omni brand, what do I mean it by? And I'll use a term called ROPO,
okay.
Which is we used internally a lot, which is research online, purchase offline,
okay.
Which I think is true omni, right? We don't think, oh, it's my online business or offline. It's an omni business,
okay.
Because consumers find us online, they discover us online, they get aware about the Sleep Company online, and then they like to visit one of the experience centers which is closest to their home and come experience our products, and then they buy.
Okay, so lastly, other than the store launch, what can the audience, from a consumer perspective, can expect from a marketing side of what are your marketing strategies for the year ahead? Because we are already completed the first half. We're on. So
Yeah.
if you could just give a sneak peek.
Yeah, no, I think we built the brand in a very, I think building brand is science. So I think for us the intent is continue to drive awareness about the Sleep Company, okay. And its technology. Continue to expand distribution network, that is get from 100 to 200.
Okay.
I think going forward that's what you would see. You would see a lot of campaigns which is about sleeping peaceful, sleeping deeper, right? The sleep deep challenge, the sleep peaceful, how the Sleep Company helps you sleep peacefully. And for sitting business, it's always about, we focus a lot on long lasting comfort, right? Long hours of sitting comfort. So I think you would see a lot of campaigns and continuous work from the Sleep Company on both sleeping and sitting segments.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am, for having us.
Thank you.